Hey everybody, Panda here to bring you Gintama episode 274, or is it like 262, I believe, if you're not counting the recaps. I know a lot of things going on. I mean, I mainly count the recap or refillers, mainly just because of well, they're just out there and they technically are being aired at that time, so, I know, like, Crunchyroll isn't counting them, but a few sites are counting them, so, that's why I still do that. But, if it's, like, episode 2062 to, 274, then, forgive me. But let me know in the comment section below what you actually think the episode are, because I've been talking about it with my friends and all that, saying, like, whether or not really should change these back into the originals, but since I do the reruns, it's like, meh. Also, before I start this, episode review, just to let you know, there has been some stuff about the movie. Like the Shonen Jump did spoil it a bit earlier, that because they said they were going to reveal what the name of this movie is called next week. However, they announced already it was called the final chapter, the Yori's Soul or something, I believe it was called. Which honestly, it was supposed to be like a reference to I think it was a Captain Harlock movie or something. I know it's like some sort of space series. I'm trying to remember. But the episode itself was very. I actually thought they were going to go really a lot faster with this episode, but they actually kept it pretty, pretty chilled back. I think they only went through like a chapter and a half. But like through this whole episode, we did find out the only way to stop Obi-Wan from actually destroying the whole planet with his beam style is actually destroying his robot half. But there's the cost of that. The robot half is keeping him alive now, and then they get the Gengai guy gave Gintoki a sword that can stop his machine half. I believe it's like stops the energy thing stopping for a while, but he is going to have to destroy that second half. And Tai or Otose, because she goes through two names. She goes Otai and then Otose, and that, like, and Shinpachi sort of already knew about this, and Gintoki out was just like, no, even though she freaking begged Gintoki, got on her freaking knees and saying, just let him be a big brother for Shinpachi a little longer. He didn't care. He just went through that freaking hot spring and just freaking stabbed him right there and then. And actually, we didn't find out till earlier that, later on, that he was actually going to kill Shinpachi right there and then. So if Gintoki wasn't there, and he had to sort of act like a dick, and he asked as well, this was pretty sad, that he actually got on his knees and put his head all the way to the ground and begged, the Shinsengumi, the Cubase family and all them, just to protect, like Shinpachi's and the others, since, they don't want him to get in trouble, so they asked them to help a lot, even though it was asking for a lot of them. And even as well, Gintoki finally faced off against Obi-Wan. Their fight, he was using the dual store style, which we haven't seen since the Yoshiara. I think Yoshiara in Flames arc, I mean, if you count the 4Divas arc when he used that little psi thing as well, then I guess. But it was very good. It was like going pretty quickly into this battle. Even as well, we see Kyondo and Kyubey, they get a little bit of action. They're going against the freaking Yodas, taking it down. They managed to take off the signal, but however, they've been trying, like, because Gintoki in his way is actually still trying to save him, but unfortunately, in half an hour, his system is going to reactivate and he is going to blow up the place. And even, the Yodas cannot control that, and Shinpachi even came there and cut off his hand as he was, like, using, like, a dual style. He was using the beam sword in one hand, the, something out beams in the other, in the mechanical hand. But, at the end of the episode, it looked really good. Next week, we should be actually getting an actual preview, so I'm looking forward to that. I think that should conclude the arc itself. After that, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's going to be that long of an arc. I actually thought it was only going to be a 2-episode arc, but apparently they're going to luckily slow it down, which I'm happy for. But I think that after that, episode, we've only got one more episode of Gintama in Chosen. So since they did say it was going to end in March, so let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this episode, because personally I enjoyed it. But I'm probably going to be back. And the reason why this is so late, as usual, I haven't been too well today. I've been mainly in bed all day. But I'm feeling a bit better now, so I can just get off my lazy ass and do this review. But that's all from me, everyone. So thank you very much for watching. Remember, straight there, Panda. Sign out, and I'll see you next time.